What's going on, everyone? It's your boy, Best Big Bro, and we are here with another reaction video. If this is your first time seeing me and you're kind of disgusted by what you see, I don't blame you, but just hold on 1 second. Do not click away from the video. This is gonna get real good. Now, this video is about manspreading. What is manspreading? It's when men sit like this on the subway with their legs spread out. And a lot of women have a problem with this. I get it. But we are gonna watch this video on manspreading and we are gonna give our 2 cents on it.
We're trying to figure out like what the right amount of space for a person to take up on the train is. Are you familiar with the term manspreading? Manspreading?
No, I'm not. I try my best not to manspread. I mean, the only reason my legs are open is because there's a bag between it, but otherwise, I'm like...
Look at this guy. Hey, you don't have to get all defensive about it, man. It's okay. Don't get defensive about it. Do not apologize for it, okay? The moment you apologize for it, you give them the power. Look, that lady was just standing there all smug like, yeah, you apologize. Yeah, you apologize for fucking spreading your legs, you bitch. You know what he's moving like? He's moving like a simp. Don't be a simp in that situation, all right? If a woman came up to me with a microphone and was talking to me about manspreading, you know what I would do? Let me show you what I would do. I'll do this. Yeah, I'll do this. Like, yeah, you have a problem with that? Yeah, you have a problem with that? You like that? I'll look her dead in the eye too, and I'll be like, yeah, keep it moving. You're talking to the wrong guy. Keep it moving.
It's really annoying when people manspread. I've been the victim of manspreading.
Look at this guy. This guy jumped ship so fast. He's like, I've been a victim of manspreading too. I'm on your side. I don't like it. I'm only doing it because I have a bag. I don't like it. I don't do it. Please don't hurt me.
Are you familiar with the term manspreading?
Manspreading? Never heard of it before in my life.
I think that's probably because we made it up.
That should sum up the video right there. The video should be done right after that. Manspreading? No, I've never heard of manspreading. That's probably because we just made it up. Yeah, okay. Video's done. Video's over. You just made it up. You just made up this concept to get upset about. Instead of wondering why men sit with their legs like this, and here's the thing, it's not rocket science, okay? Women sit like this, men sit like this. I wonder why. Do you know why? Yeah, it's because we have balls, all right? We have balls. And if a man sits like this, he must have some pretty fucking big balls. When we sit like this, it's uncomfortable, all right? The bigger your balls are, the more uncomfortable it is to sit like that. It's pretty simple.
Okay, so it's this phenomenon we've noticed when men tend to sit with their legs much wider than women do, and a lot of the time it takes up like a whole lot of space. And you're not taking up a ton of space, but you're taking up a little bit of space.
All right, this video was done by Gothamist, okay? What kind of planning did you do for this video? It's crazy to me. It's a term we use to describe men who spread their legs. Men spread their legs, women don't spread their legs. Okay, we've already talked about this. She goes, you're not taking up a lot of space, but you're taking up a little bit of space. Yeah, by default, for sitting there, he's taking up a little bit of space. What's your point? It's like going up to a man and saying, hey, by being on this train, you're gonna go from point A to point B. Yeah, no duh, he's taking up a little bit of space.
No, I didn't.
What do you think it is?
I don't know. It's not. I hope it's not sexual.
Manspreading. I'm guessing that's the leg as I'm doing like this.
That was a perfect definition.
Hey, I bet you any money, that guy right there, he had this smug look on his face like, I'm gonna tear this chick apart. The reason why they cut it off right there is because he tore that chick apart. I could see it in his face. He's like, you have a problem with manspreading? All right, hold this. Hold my bag. Let me tell you something, lady. And then they're like, oh shit, cut this out. We're not gonna use this in the final draft.
Is that why you asked me? Was I doing it?
It could be construed as a manspread.
Well, it's not too crowded. If it was like super crowded, I would probably constrict.
We have no choice to have our legs like that. You know what I mean?
I do.
You feel me? So yeah, so it's different for a woman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, so yeah, of course, man. If you notice, every man on the train has their legs wide open. Am I correct?
You are.
But you have to.
That guy already laid it down. Hey look, Gothamist, it seems like you're trying to make a point that manspreading is bad. That's what it seems like, okay? The way you're asking these questions, it makes it seem like you want to point out the fact that manspreading is a big no-no, okay? And if that was the purpose, why the hell did you keep these parts in? I gotta hand it to you guys. You didn't edit this in a way to make yourselves look good. You just threw yourself under the bus, which is stupid on your part, but I kind of respect it. You're like, hey, we went out to get this kind of information and we got this kind of information. We kind of fucked up, but we also didn't. It's kind of weird, isn't it?
Do you feel that you are manspreading?
Probably at the... Well, no, I'm in my space.
He's like, no, I'm in my space. And she looks like, well, yeah, I guess you are. I'm gonna move on to the next person. I'm just gonna move on to harassing the next person about some stupid concept that doesn't fucking matter. Yeah, instead of figuring out why people do that, I'm just gonna shame people for doing it. Yeah. I was trying to shame you, but yeah, I kind of failed there. I'm gonna move on to the next person.
I see that two other people are sitting beside me comfortably, so I think that's the standard.
She's a little smushed in. She might be like slightly smushed.
Okay.
That was awkward as fuck. That girl didn't even want to be on camera. She was probably just like, no, I wasn't smushed. Please don't even point me out. Don't bring me into this. I don't want to have anything to do with this. And that guy was right. He's like, yeah, I'm sitting in this is such a stupid video, okay? He's like, yeah, I'm sitting perfectly fine. The two people beside me seem to be okay. And I figured it's fine. That's it. It's so logical. Why are you bothering the man? And why are you trying to put this woman on blast? She clearly doesn't give a fuck. The moment the camera went on her, she's like, yeah, see ya. I'm out of here.
What is like the amount of spreading you can justifiably get away with, in your opinion?
In inches?
Yes.
Uh,
Oh, wait, you know what? We have a measuring tape, so.
oh yeah?
Do you feel like you take up like more space than you need, or you?
Right now, I'm absolutely exhausted, so this is probably the worst time to ask me. I'm probably being an asshole, but I actually usually don't even sit down.
This would be the acceptable amount, I think.
So what is that? Can you measure it? So that's like.
This is an inch.
Yeah, just do maybe like your from like inner knee to inner knee. It's like 11.
Okay.
What is like, so the right distance between your legs is?
So 6.5 inches.
6.5 inches.
6 inches, yeah.
Would you mind measuring the correct?
Okay, this is where the video gets stupid. There's only 20 seconds left. They have people measuring the distance between their legs. It's freaking stupid, okay? If I was on that train and I saw this lady with that microphone asking these dumbass questions, I wouldn't be sitting next to these people smiling awkwardly. I'd be like, are you serious, lady? Do you not know why men do this? Is this really that big of a problem for you, ladies? Do you not put your purse on the seat sometimes? And like that other guy said, notice how pretty much all the men on the train are sitting with their legs kind of spread apart. Do you think every single guy on the train is an asshole? Do you think by default we're all just assholes? Is that the picture you're trying to paint? That men are assholes? Inconsiderate fucks on the train? You're wrong. Some of us are. Yeah, sure. Some of us are. But maybe, just maybe, it's uncomfortable for our ball sacks. Yeah, maybe that's the reason. Okay? I have to use my freaking hands to paint this picture here. Alright? Maybe that's the reason. If anything, this video makes me want to manspread even more. To invite this line of questioning. I think there was another video where ladies were spilling water on men who were manspreading. Yeah, I dare you to try that on me. I dare you. I freaking dare you. I'm afraid of how I would react to someone doing that to me. Yeah, I'm afraid of myself, okay? So don't do that. Anyways, guys, that was pretty much one of the worst videos I've ever seen. And by the way, it has just under 1,000 likes and 45,000 dislikes. So upon clicking on that video, I already knew it was gonna be a shit show. That's it for today's video. Got more reactions on the way, got more gameplay on the way, got more Best Big Bro on the way. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, cause more shit is popping, okay? Best better believe that. Peace out, homies. See you in the next video.